Hello, hello. Great to see you again. Grace is the woman you want to hate but can't. She lives a happy life, peaceful life, and she balances it all with ease while raising children. What initially attracted me to the role of Grace is her effortless way of being. I kind of envy it in my real life, juggling everything. But I guess that's TV for you. No one actually has it all together. But I envy that about Grace, just her effortless way of doing things. Like, I don't even have children, and I can't imagine juggling, having children, career, and all these things with such ease. So yeah, I like that about her. I think what makes this movie special and captivating is the conflicting emotions that the audience may have while watching it all unfold. I love a good surprise. And I think this movie has that element. What I hope the audience takes away from this movie is a lesson or lessons in relationships and marriage. It's always fun to be entertained, but it's more important to take away something that you can utilize in your everyday life. So that's really important. I had a great time working with Alicia and Tremaine, our leads. I didn't get a chance to work with the rest of the cast on the days that I worked, but I'm sure that would have been fun as well. But like we all connected instantly, which made my job easier and made the whole set more relaxing and more comfortable, and yeah, made it easy. What can I tease about my character's journey? Well, I can't say too much, but I'll just say her journey is a relatable one. I'll just say that. My favorite scene or moment working on Lust, Lies, and Polygamy. I only worked a few days on this movie, but I would say maybe a dining room scene, not for reasons one may think, but I feel like this scene helped me get out of my comfort zone, and that's always good. It helps an actor grow. And yeah, so I'll say that was my favorite. I didn't have a ton of challenging moments working on this film, but there was a scene where a bit of choreography and ease had to be present. And our director, Amy, she's such a good director, and she's so good at knowing exactly what she wants, which helps us to navigate that, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I guess that's how I overcame it, so to speak. But yeah. Some of the most memorable projects I've worked on would be The Upshaws, one of the best comedies on TV. So that alone, and I really like comedy, and I like being able to do comedy sometimes. I'm not just a dramatic actress, like I got a comedic edge. And it was really fun. And I also got to play with to work with some legends who I consider to be legends, and that was such an honor, and it was just so fun working with them. Also, I did a movie back in my hometown in Memphis, Tennessee, called Queen Rising, and that movie it's always going to be memorable for me because, being able to work back home, but also it challenged me emotionally and physically, and it let me know I can stretch myself. Sometimes as actors we can be afraid and kind of stick in a bubble, but there are some roles that may be more challenging, but it's always good to conquer those challenges. And so yeah, I think both of those would be a couple of my favorites. One of my next projects I have coming out will be on BET Plus. It's a movie called Stay Out, and it is a horror film. So if you're not into horrors, if it scares you, you may want to watch in the daytime. but it comes out on BET Plus. I'll just say that if you enjoy horror films with a why. And I say a why because some horror films are just there to scare the crap out of you, you know, and this one, you know, it's a haunting story that'll give you chills, and that's my kind of horror. So be looking out in October.